Become a member, sign in, and start streaming today.
Let's get to our favorite part of the show, Disgrace of the Week. As always, Ms. Calhoun, please start us off.
Well, I wrote a piece this week just about all the scams and hoaxes Coloradans have been falling for over 150 years. But it is really pretty hard to beat the current situation in Aspen, where longtime Aspen ski exec Derek Johnson managed to steal $3 million worth of skis, at least $3 million worth of skis over the years, and now has been indicted. And it's an amazing story, and you really think maybe they need a comptroller at Aspen Ski.
Michael.
We know that Hickenloopers had this ethics investigation, and there's money, federal funds that were used to pay the lawyer and do other things. The audit committee in the legislature had another shot to look into this, and they decided not to do it, even though the Denver Post said it would be a good idea. So I think they really should step up and look into what happened with those funds.
Eric.
We're surrounded by hypocrisy in our lives these days, but Ken Starr raises it to a new particular level. Yes, I understand attorneys can represent any side of an issue. I understand they have to make a buck, but I think it is particularly rich for the person who argued so vehemently and led the case that Bill Clinton rose to the level of impeachment and removal for office, saying that these particular facts don't do that. It's a little rich for me.
Leanne.
Sweeping the unhoused neighbors in order to facilitate the Martin Luther King parade, that entire route, the man stood for justice and centering poverty in the work that we do. Sweeping unhoused neighbors for that event was the height of disgrace as far as I'm concerned.
Time to say something nice. Patty?
Not only do Coloradans fall for scams, they like to get lit. Colorado, some people might have missed it. Denver was the town where the first outdoor holiday lights were invented, which we prove with that garish display at City Hall that always stays up through the stock show. So if you haven't seen it yet, go see it, be amazed. Stop by the Mile High Tree and listen to Colorado music. Just enjoy the end of January.
We brought the world a cheeseburger and Christmas lights. You're welcome, dear world. Michael, your turn.
Larry Walker is getting inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame, and so the first Colorado Rocky to get inducted. It's a good thing for the city, and he gave us a decade of great baseball. So, congrats to him. And
making history in a SpongeBob SquarePants shirt. That was nice. Eric,
love that. Congrats to Larry Walker. Two longtime presences at the Colorado State Capitol, both fighting major health challenges. We've talked around the show over the past few weeks about former State Senator Lois Court, and we certainly wish her well in her battle against an autoimmune disease. A friend of mine and a longtime prominent lobbyist, Jennifer Brandeberry, who before Christmas suffered an aneurysm, is on the comeback trail. It is a tough comeback trail, but she's out of the hospital and recovering, and we wish Jennifer well.
Leanne.
I want to call out two beautiful nonprofits in the Denver metro area, the Colorado Coalition for the Homeless, who just opened Fusion Apartments this week through grand opening. Will house over 100 unhoused families. And then Second Chance Center, their vision for permanent supportive housing, Providence at the Heights. This week, we're looking for volunteers to come along and help stage those apartments for 50 families who will be coming on board with housing in February. So shout out to both of those organizations.